What's going on, guys? Mike back. I decided today is Saturday, September 9th, to shoot a video. Um, Today is the 1 year anniversary of me starting the 1949 Bowman set. Thought I'd take some time. In past videos, I've shown um, a lot of my commons, some of the graded stuff I picked up, and basically wanted to get on here after 1 year and kind of give you an update where I am. I will tell you that out of the 240 cards in the set, I am down to needing 29. So I have 211 of the 240. So I'm really, really close, almost 90%. Now, I want to put the caveat in there that I think I need about 10 to 13, I would say, commons slash semi-stars. And then there's about 16 big boys where, I need the Satchel Paige, I need the Duke Snyder, the Campy, the Dobie, the Barra, the Spawn, the Feller, the Mutual. So it's now, for me up in Canada, it's tough to get a lot of these commons. I accomplished a big chunk of them when I was at the National in Chicago. I did manage to find the sheets for the binder, and I've got all my commons in there. I realized that I've probably got, as I look here, about 6 that I have either upgraded or in error bought a second copy, forgetting to scratch that off from the list. And, I think I didn't know where my goal was going to start as far as, what condition of these cards I was going to pick up. I knew it wasn't going to be, what's the word? It wasn't going to be a situation where I was going to get high grade, because of the 240 cards. If I get all of them in high grade, pretty sure my wife would kick me out of the house. So, and I do buy and sell, and, I try to use a lot of that funds to supplement this project. So I am going to turn the camera around. It's going to be awkward because I'm going to be holding it. And I'll be honest with you, there's a lot of guys that I don't know by their face. I know some of them, and, I could find out by flipping them over, reading the back, but I'm not going to bore you with that. Just kind of wanted to give you a brief outline of where I am. So I'm going to flip the camera around, take care of that. Hope you're doing well. Sit tight. Okay, guys, so I'm not going to scan through every single card, but you can kind of get the idea, the condition. If you see something like this, that means I've got it graded, and what I'll do is at the end I'll cut away from the binder and kind of show you what I've got for graded cards. So there we go there. Really just, you can see the back of this one needs to be upgraded. Jerry Pretty, card number 4. I think there's a couple variations. Missing number 7, which is the Dobson. Down here, Bobby Dorr, I've got an SGC2. And you get the general idea. Visually, the cards look great. I'm sure if I graded them, they'd probably not grade very well. There's the Pee Wee Reese. I did break that out of a KSA 4. And I just thought, for the price I paid, I'm not going to reholder it. It's fine the way it is. I've come to notice that, it's a lot of blue and red in the first series as we get to page 4, or maybe we've done that. And I've never really examined closely. There's the Jackie. I picked that up in Strongsville. This one's got some heavy duty creasing and paper loss. I think probably what I'll do is, complete the set and then give it the once over, kind of pick some cards, something like this that has heavy staining, see if I can replace them. The thing I don't want to do is start replacing everything, because that could be, this one here definitely needs to be replaced. There's Dom DiMaggio there. But, and they throw in the first green. I really like the pastel green. I like the mustard yellow that you'll see, the oranges. Just really having a blast doing this. Sorry, I was pointing to this, but it was actually missing. So, but a lot will be missing from this first few pages, because I'm missing Musial and Bobby Thompson and Feller, Ralph Kiner, Warren Spahn, Robin Roberts, Enos Slaughter, Campanella, Hodges, Barra. So, a lot of people will say, oh, you got the easy part done. Now it's part of the hard stuff. Well, I can see those all the time when I go to Strongsville or the National. It's finding all the commons up here. I got the Johnny Mize in a 5. That's the toughest part for me, is there's not a lot of Canadian sellers that sell the commons. So I'm constantly utilizing my U.S. post office box. I got the Rizzuto in a 2.5. And you have to make a trip over there, and it's, it's kind of a pain in the ass, but at the same time, it's exciting too, because you're getting towards the end, or there's some light at the end of the tunnel. I've got the Early Win in a 2.5. Picked that up at the Pittsburgh show. There's one of those Joe Hatton, one of those mustard yellow ones. There's a really beat up one, Floyd Baker. But what do they say, guys? It adds character, right? Oh, just cruising along. And, there's Johnny Vandermeer. Harry the Hat Walker. Some great nicknames back in the day. This one here. Stan Happy Rabbit Rojek. Love that they put those on there. Buddy Rosar. There's another one. This has got some writing on it. So, that's something that'll get upgraded for sure. But, the first part right now is just to get it complete. There's Bob Dillingett. Sorry, I can't even read my writing. Dillinger. Jesus. What is wrong with my eyes? There's Eddie Wakus, who actually is one of the guys that I had a double of. Don't know why or how it happened. I know one of them, I had the Virgil Trucks that I got from Rocket Rick J. I upgraded that because I was going through the lot, and I thought, I thought I had this. And then I remembered it was, it was a little battered. So who knows, maybe one day I can use those to pay it forward or sell them off to help complete the set. And there's going to be no names that are huge names. Mike Tresh, SGC4. We're getting into the high numbers, and I've done a good job with the high numbers. Really knocked those out of the park. Unfortunately, guys like Satchel Paige and Richie Ashburn and Dobie and Snyder, they're all part of the high series. So, of course, the high series tougher to obtain, shorter print. So everything, but see, there's a great page right there. You know, blue, yellow, red, green, orange, blue, yellow, blue, red. Like, just love the vibrancy of all the colors on one page. Really just knocks it out of the park. And I think this is the second to last page. No, here we go. This is the last page. So I've got the Augie Gallan PSA 5 miscut. I know Jake, Legends Never Die, probably says like, just, you know, get them out of those holders and keep them raw, but you never know. So that's where I am right now. I'm going to turn the camera around one more time and we'll go through my graded stuff. Sit tight. Okay, guys, thanks for sitting through that. It was a little painful, I'm sure. But I've got, what do I have? 2, 3, 5, 7. I've got 9 graded. So I'm just going numerically, kind of. There's the Hank Sauer. I think I said Hank Bauer. Hank Sauer. And a PSA 4, card number 5. Here is the Bobby Dorr in an SGC 2. Here's the Johnny Mize in a PSA 5. Here's the Phil Rizzuto. This is a variation, no name on front. It's a 2.5. Works for me. I don't need both variations. Here's the Early Win, also in a 2.5. Bob Dillinger, or as I call Dylan Get, because I can't read my own writing. Printed name on back. Right there, I guess maybe it should be in script. PSA 4. But that's an awesome image. You know, the blue background, that's just, I like it. Here's Mike Tresh. Shout out to, and I like this high number. Shout out to our boy Scott at Reindeer Studios. And there's the Augie Gallan miscut PSA 5. That's okay. And then this is the darling of it all. Here's my Jackie Robinson SGC 2. Shown that off. Like, I don't even know how that gets a 2. Like, it is just gorgeous. I think, anyways. You know, and if you see my pickup of this, the one I was going to get had a white print dot right beside the B. It looked like his hat said Bow. And I couldn't pull the trigger because every time I looked at it, my eyes went straight to his hat. So paid a little more, got the 2, but everything worked out really well. So that's where I am, guys. 211 of the 240. So, you know, I've almost 90%. The next 10% are going to be both a chore and expensive. So that'll come in here and there. You know, maybe every couple of weeks or 3 weeks, I might pick something up if I can find it in a good deal. Preferably some of the more pricey cards I'd like to get graded, just because you know, I know it's not, I know it's definitely authentic. But there you have it. Hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.